My name is Mark Adams. The FCC is required to act in the public interest, not in the interest of big business. A free flow of information is necessary for our democracy to function. This is why our founders protected freedom of speech and the press. They understood that the public needs to know what our government is doing. They knew only an informed public can make sure that we were protected from tyranny. Yet the FCC is considering action that would allow for more media consolidation, which according to its own study results in 6 minutes less news per half-hour newscast. That's 1/3 less news coverage. Already most people feel that our news media does a poor job covering our government. They realize that the media does not cover issues thoroughly, and many know the media will cover up serious problems which the public should know about. For example, I represent candidates challenging the official results of the 2006 elections of 4 members of Congress and Florida's governor. We have evidence showing that the official results took votes from Democratic and independent candidates and gave them to Republicans. But there has been little coverage of this serious issue, even though there is abundant evidence that the official results produced by the secret vote counting computers have not been accurate in the last few elections throughout our country. There was little coverage of the recent conviction of officials in Ohio for rigging the 2004 presidential election recount. If our media will not cover election fraud, then it is not interested in preserving our democracy. Commissioners, do you want to be remembered as someone who further stifled the flow of information and undermined democracy, or as someone who acted to preserve the role of the press in our democracy?
Thank you very much.
Please choose wisely.
Randy Doyle, Louise Thompson, Pat Burke, Jane Aker, Brad Ashwell, and Donna Reed.
I'd just like to
Randy
mention,
Doyle, Louise
we
Thompson,
the people handed out copies of Aaron Russo's America from Freedom to Fascism. They asked me to offer a copy to...
Thank you very much, sir.
Again,
Randy Doyle, Louise Thompson, Pat Burke, Jane Aker, Brad Ashwell, and Donna Reed. If you just come to the nearest microphone. And now Mr. John Russell. Whoa. Thank you very much. My name is John Russell. I am one of those congressional candidates which is contesting the results of the election for 2006 in District 5 here in Florida. One of the elections contests that you've not heard about. As the introductory speaker said, the public owns the airwaves, and the public wants them back. George Orwell would roll over in his grave today if he were here to see what's going on. We're going to a place in this country that we do not want to go, and it is the consolidation of the corporate news media that is going to take us there. Well, efficiency is the rationale. One must look at, it's not about quantity of news or news repeated endlessly over and over again, much of it just about entertainment or figures thereof. It is about the quality and objectivity of the information that is provided to the public so that they can make quality decisions when they talk about making decisions that are key to their life as well as politics. And what I have for you here today is very cogent and must be considered. When we talk about the Tribune and being grandfathered in, well, throughout the elections, they used Survey USA as a poll that they pushed at least 4 times in the general election. And this was a poll that was conducted using statistically irrelevant methodology. And while we conducted our own poll using Rasmussen research, which appears on the April 10th front page edition of the Tampa Tribune, Rasmussen research being in the 1% efficiency. Survey USA is not even mentioned. I rest my case. They will not even cite their own poll when they talk about the headlines. Doubts aside, polls get it right. Your own poll, Tampa Tribune, did not get it right. and it was
Thank you
published, and
very
we're
much.
dissuading the people's right to know what is true and
Thank you very
objective.
much.
Thank you very much.
Brandy Joy.
As a correspondent for the Sarasota Herald Tribune, I'd like to talk to you about the state of the newsroom in a world of increasingly consolidated media ownership. However, I've never actually been inside the newsroom, except on the day my contract was signed. With no real competition, dailies like the Herald